Well, tonight's Whitey Herzog Award of Champions goes to Belleville West golf teams. Here to accept the award and to discuss the storied run is their head coach and Hall of Famer Dave Shannahan, with interviewer Steve Porter stepping back up. Steve?
Well, it's good to see Dave Shannahan again. You know, Dave is familiar with this stage. He was here 2 years ago. Dave was a great basketball coach, Southwestern Illinois, and he went into the Hall of Fame as for his basketball coaching. And Dave taught man-to-man defense as good as anybody I've ever seen. And now he's coaching golf too. I mean, he did a great job coaching golf. So, Dave, you had 3 state championships in 5 years, and what a run you had. So, what's the difference between coaching golf and coaching basketball?
There's a difference. But one thing I wanted to say something to Bernie Mears. He didn't mention that he refereed junior college basketball.
I'll be darned. Did he referee some of your games?
He did, and he was a pretty good official. For me to say that means a lot.
That does say a lot, Dave. So, no difference between coaching basketball and coaching golf?
Oh, yes. I didn't yell as much at the golfers.
And golf, you sort of stayed out of the way.
And what I would like to say about our golf teams is they didn't know they bought into it, but they acted, you know, golf's an individual sport, and they proceeded as it was a team sport, and so they never quit out there, and they did. And I want to mention that we only got 3 sectional championships in that thing, and
3 state championships.
yeah, but 3 sectional championships, and they only started in 71, the sectional.
Well, you won in 69, 71, 73, and here's some of the guys we're going to introduce them that were on those teams. Just introduce yourself, please.
Randy Phillips. Kim Littlefield.
Rusty Pierce.
Brooks Brestol.
Les Ogney.
Okay, how about that? A number of these guys were on 2 of those teams or played on 2 great Belleville West teams. What do you guys remember most about that era, that 5-year era when you had a great run?
Well, I would just say that most of us, you know, we looked up to each other, I think, and you know, we had each other's back, I believe, and you know, it was just a great time. Of course, we were lucky to play with Jay at the time, too. So.
Jay Haas played on the 71-72 team, couldn't make it tonight, but on the 72 season, Jay shot a 140 at state and was the medalist, and that 140 held up for a long, long time as the best.
As long as there was only one tournament.
That's right.
There's 3 tournaments.
Right, and of course, Jay turned out to be a PGA legend, and we wish him well. Talk again a little bit about what you remember for the golf teams from Belleville West in that era.
It was a lot of fun. We had a wonderful time just trying to do our best, trying to get better. We knew that we had great players, and we were kind of maybe toward the bottom level of the group, and I say we, my twin brother and I, and we competed and loved to compete, and that was the fun.
Yeah, I think you know Dave's fairly competitive. And so in addition to the golf, when he would drive us to the tournaments, we played Jeopardy in the car. And he'd get so mad if one of us actually got the answer before, and then he threw his clicker out the window.
My memory is that the older players were very good leaders. I had not played golf very long before I got on the team. I didn't even know what shooting 40 meant, but I thought everyone had to do that. So I just learned to play the game. Little did I know that they weren't just good leaders, they were great players. And so I sort of followed them back into what they were doing and became a good player and a good teammate, almost by accident. But it was their leadership that caused that.
I guess for me, I played golf since I was like 4 years old, so I just played. But I will say another driving thing is he is the worst driver I've ever seen.
That's not with a club, that's in a car, right?
He would pack up his station wagon in Belleville, and we would be in Champaign, Illinois in an hour.
Okay, guys. Evidently, Dave, these guys really love you, don't they? What did these guys have in common on those 5 teams in the 3 state championships? Was there a common thread there?
Well, they were all of them were different. The first year, we had a freshman and 2 sophomores on a team.
The 69 team, though.
69 team, we had a freshman and 2 sophomores, so they all competed for 3 years. And Randy and Les competed on the 63 team.
73, yeah.
73.
Yeah. Mhm.
And then they also competed on the 71 team.
And the 71 team shot the 600, which
The
was
600, that was the best. And what people don't understand, the times and the scores we had, then, now they count each day in the state tournament. They count the team, and they play 5 players, they count 4, and they count each day. Then we had to count not each day, but the total of the 2 days.
right.
And so it caused some strokes.
What impact did Jay have? Now, he's not here, but evidently he had a great impact on the program.
He was a good player, and
Very good.
very good player. And I remember the first tournament we played in Quincy tournament, and he tied a senior, number 1 player, Bobby Davis, 71s. They both shot it in Quincy. And Jay was a good player. I mean, he was a good player. You know, I for a couple of years, I bought him Cokes if they beat me, and Jay almost broke me.
I can see that.
But he went home, and his mother was supposed to come tonight, and she got sick. I invited her as a guest. And Harlan told me this, his dad, that not until his senior year did he play varsity basketball. And he went home after the first week of basketball practice and wanted to quit. Because he said, I thought he was a nice guy. He just was on me all the time.
But you taught him golf, or stayed out of his way, either one or the other, I guess. So
He was an exceptional player. They all were exceptional. Rusty, I forgot to mention Rusty. He played in 69 and 71. And Mr. Littlefield there played, he graduated in 70, right? Yeah.
Okay.
So he played 1 year, but all of us played 2 years.
what a great group of guys, and what outstanding coach, Dave Shannahan, Mr. Basketball and Mr. Golf. Let's give him a big hand. Thank you, guys. Before you leave, we've got some plaques for you.
I want to thank the Hall of Fame also, the same as everybody else has. It's a neat thing to do, and we appreciate it.
Well, thank you, David. Welcome, team, to the St. Louis Sports Hall of Fame.
I want to get Lee Meyer up here, the Director of Athletics at Belleville West. Lee, where are they? Can you come up here and accept this plaque? Or you take the Belleville West Township High School.